The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
E.J. Bush is one of our transfers that we've got coming in. He's an East Tennessee native that has a lot of familiarity with our program, and we have a lot of familiarity with him and his experience coming out of high school. He played for Coach Aaron Green, who's an elite level high school coach here in the state, and who I've known for 30 years. And so we're excited about what EJ brings. He's a proven performer, having done so his first 2 years, and we feel like he'll come in here from day one and add value, multiple positions, in fact. And so we're excited to have him. Bryant Thomas is a guy coming out of high school that I think was tops in the country in blocks per game at eight and a half a game, which is just otherworldly. He's got 3 years to play. He's coming out of a really established mid-major program at Charlotte, and we feel like he will impact us, especially on the defensive side, and especially our rim protection from day one. KAMIL CHAPMAN is another one of our transfers, and we're obviously very transfer heavy this year. But KAMIL CHAPMAN is a young man that we feel like is going to give us solid play on both sides of the ball, but in particular will add value to us with his ability to shoot the ball from deep and to create off the bounce. Jalen McGill, another transfer, and along with Bryant Thomas, a transfer from Charlotte. He's a guy that basically can deliver on both sides of the ball. Really, really strong defender. Really a good, sound offensive player. I think it's a catalyst. He can score himself, but he also creates action opportunity for others. So we're really confident he comes in and helps us. Richard Henderson is yet another transfer we're bringing into the equation, and we're really excited about his physicality, his relentless approach. I think he will help us on the glass. I think he'll help us defensively. He can defend multiple positions. He can run the floor, and I think he's a guy that will be sort of in the vein of some other kids we've had in the last few years with Josh Murray and Parker Rowe and Carson Brooks, just physical rim attack kind of guys. We're excited to have him join us. Tripp Davis is a big guard from Nashville, coming to us from Tennessee State. Offensively, he's an efficient three-point shot maker. He can also get downhill into the paint, and defensively, he can guard multiple positions. So we're really glad to have him for his one last season of eligibility, and we feel like he'll be a good, sound senior piece to the whole puzzle. DYER is one of 4 high school players we've taken so far, coming from North Carolina, and had just an incredible high school career, especially his last 2 years, in particular his senior year, where he was a 30-point per game, 12 rebound a game performer. He is an elite competitor, and I think will, from day one, will drive the competitive element up in our practice environment. JARIUS Satterfield is a Tennessee native from the Clarksville area. He comes in here with recommendations from some coaches I really respect in that area. We feel like JARIUS will come in and compete on both sides of the ball. KALEB WALLACE is a Georgia kid, comes out of a really elite program at Westlake High School. He's long, he's athletic, he's an emerging skill set. We feel like that he's sort of, we feel like we got him right before he sort of exploded in this spring period, and his ceiling is so very high. We're just excited to work with him the next 4 years and see exactly how good he can get. Trey Smith is a South Carolina product, and his numbers speak for themselves. He's third in the history of the state in scoring. I think he averaged 31 or 2 a game this year as a senior, but he's just consistently proven that he can score the basketball and do it versus a variety of defensive schemes. So we're excited to know he's coming in here and will help us put points on the scoreboard. Well, on paper, I like what it looks like. We've got to spend time as a staff evaluating them in the fall when they get here, and see what they do organically, see what they do naturally, see how they do it together, and then sort of construct an offensive approach. Obviously, defensively, we're going to be multiple in that regard, but I really got to get a better feel for what we can do and put them in a happy, warm place where they can do it.